I'm a stay-at-home dad for the most part. Because I'm here now. Right. Actually, my role as a stay-at-home dad has been greatly diminished since my wife lost her job. She came home from work a couple weeks ago, tears in her eyes, early. So I was fired, and I held her close. I said, "It's going to be okay, honey. We're going to get through this. Everything's going to be fine." But in my head, I was thinking, this is really going to cut into my Call of Duty time. It surprised me, though. It really surprised me when she came home with that, because I'd only budgeted for our family to exist until December 21st, 2012. Like, no matter what happens, Christmas dinner is getting hunted with a spear at my house. I was shocked. I've had to reevaluate my budget, the household budget, and I no longer can shop at that fancy place Nick was talking about. Oh, you guys shop there too, probably.
No frills.
The no frills. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I can't afford it. It's out of my price range. That's all there is to it. I now do most of my grocery shopping at a place called PetSmart. I have no other option. But guys, like seriously, you guys price what do you guys pay for like a box of Raisin Bran at your no frills there? What do you pay? Like $5-6 a box, right? More or less, 600-gram box tops, right? At the most. Guys, you get a bag of rabbit pellets, 25 pounds, $3.50. You throw some homemade raisins and some powdered milk, man, you got breakfast for 6 months. Cost you less than $10, you're feeding a family of 4, guys. I don't buy that fancy dolphin-friendly tuna anymore. I buy Dolphin's Friend tuna. Yeah, it comes in a 25-gallon drum. It's basically the slurry they feed the animals in Marineland. Don't knock it till you try it, guys. A little mayonnaise, some fresh-cut dill. Mwah, you don't even notice the sphincter. Let's chew right through that, man. I'm just trying to help you out for your future, guys. We're all looking down the same path, just some of us are getting there sooner than others. Man. But I do love my kids. I spend a lot of time with them. We watch a lot of movies. My daughter's favorite movie right now, she's 6 years old, Rocky III. I know. You want to know why? Most fights per minute. That's all there is. It's more fights than it, and there's wrestling. But we're watching the beginning of it, and it's just a montage of all the fights Rocky has to win from the end of Rocky II to the beginning of Rocky III. And we're going through it, and she's looking all confused and kind of angry. And I'm like, "What's the matter, honey?" And she goes, "Why does Rocky keep fighting the same guy?" My son comes in just as Apollo Creed takes the screen. He says, "What's Lando Calrissian doing in a Rocky movie?" Guys, if you learn one thing here tonight, introduce your kids to lots of black people. They have to learn to different. And if you're black, introduce them to lots of ways. It works both ways. I can't tell you how many times I've been confused for Rob Ford. Every time I buy chicken, somebody's taking my picture. I'm not even him. It's not bothering me. It's fun. She came up to me the other day. She said, "Daddy, are you going to put pants on at any point today?" I said, "Why should I wear pants? Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear pants." And she goes, "That's because bears don't have penises." I don't know how you guys learned about the birds and the bees. My house was never spoken about. Nothing like that, right? Like growing up, nothing. Nobody said anything. The only lesson I ever got in that area was a trip to my cousin's pig farm to witness the deflowering of a supple young sow. to a 650-pound boar with 6-inch tusks and a unibrow. Talk about disturbing, guys. She just pushed her into the stall, locked the door behind her. She braces herself and starts squealing. Well, this monster just maneuvers himself and tries to get his girth up onto her. And he gets it going on. My cousin starts laughing. He's like, you can always tell he's got it in once he starts smiling. And just at that moment, this fucking pig looks at me and it's like... It messes you up, man. I don't want to expose my kids to that kind of crowd. I just want them to know. I want them to know that we're all animals on this big blue marble living together. We're all the same thing. All mammals are one, right? So I'm like, here we go. I'm a stay-at-home dad, so obviously I'm on the internet. I type it in, bear penises. Google images. What can go wrong? And it's fine. It's just a bear taking a pee on a rock. Another one's like rolling in a bed of flowers and oops. But guys, if you're ever showing a 6-year-old girl pictures of bear penises on the internet, do not scroll down. It's just fat guys whipping their dicks out. That's not good parenting. I don't know if anybody smokes the pot here. I don't let my kids ever see me smoke pot or smoke cigarettes or take a drink. I just keep them separate from that. Like somebody I'm sure will take care of it at some point in their life. It doesn't have to come from their father, giving them a chance, you know. But on 4/20, April 20th, I'm getting all these texts. Oh, I'm going to smoke a fatty, Bear. I'm going to smoke a fatty. It's getting in my head. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm with my kids. I don't want, this isn't something I do today. And anyway, the day goes on. My wife calls. She's like, I'm going to stay late after work, and we're going to go in for drinks. I'm like, oh, that's great. Have your fun. She doesn't get home until 5 minutes after midnight. I'm like, well, fuck. It's still legal, right? So I fill up my bong, and I slip outside, and you know what? It's just perfect. And it just hits you right away, and it's just that perfect. And go, and I blow this huge cloud of smoke out of the backyard. And my daughter starts screaming from her bedroom. And just at that moment, I run back inside. I'm like, honey, what's the matter? What happened? She goes, a ghost just peeked in my window. And thanks very much. I've been blessed for you.